So this was as predictable as it is depressing. The very day the Dominic Raab witch hunt by the woke blob succeeded, I told you they were about to come for Superwoman Suella. It was obvious to me. The Home Secretary is probably the only person around the cabinet table these days with true conservative values, who believes in delivering Brexit, stopping the boats and bringing migration down to the tens of thousands. But I didn't believe the craven MSM and Civil Service would really believe they'd found their smoking gun with a speeding ticket for which Suella paid the fine and took 3 points on her licence, as she outlined in Parliament today.
Last summer, I was speeding. I regret that. I paid the fine and I took the penalty. And at no point did I attempt to evade sanction.
Sure enough, though, if you're watching the British Bashing Corporation's Chris Mason, Woke ITV's Robert Peston or Sly News' Beth Rigby, this was the story they wanted to ask the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak about after an important G7 summit in Japan. That was over the economy, China, international security or the southern invasion of our border. So watch this and rightly feel disgusted and embarrassed about the pathetic state of our broadcast media.
You asked the Independent Advisory on Ministers' Interests to look into your Home Secretary's conduct after she asked civil servants to help her deal with being caught speeding. And do you have full confidence in Suella Braverman?
Did you have any questions about the summit?
Others will, I think.
Well, Chris, I don't know the full details of what has happened, nor have I spoken to the Home Secretary. I think you can see firsthand what I've been doing over the last day or so. But I understand that she's expressed regret for speeding, accepted the penalty and paid the fine.
She asked her officials for advice on a private matter, her penalty. It's not appropriate for a minister to do that, is it?
Just on Suella Braverman, reports that the Home Secretary asked civil servants to help her avoid a speeding fine, makes a mockery of your government of integrity. Is she becoming a liability to your own reputation?
Now, the Prime Minister, as you could see there, was rightly furious at that display. But rather than tell the Westminster witch hunters to rack off and focus on a real story, he's yet again given in to their hysteria by asking his ethics chief, Sir Laurie Magnus, for further information about whether Suella has broken the ministerial code by simply enquiring with civil servants if she could do a private speed awareness course, something lots of high-profile folk sort out, by the way. Effectively, he has given the witch hunters who hate Suella because of her political convictions more reason to continue this farce. Rather than talk to her about what the government was announcing on its child sex abuse probe or the ongoing crisis relating to the invasion of our southern border via the Channel, a point she tried to make when entering Downing Street today.
Are you going to resign, Home Secretary?
Good on you. But this latest witch hunt shows that the UK's political system is in crisis. The most senior ministers are unable to do the job for which they won a massive mandate from the public. As Conservative rising star Miriam Cates said, it's no coincidence that someone has leaked this private information in the same week that Suella has publicly spoken out about the need to reduce legal migration. This is a huge issue for voters in constituencies like mine, but we know it is contentious for some in Whitehall. In smearing the Home Secretary like this, someone is clearly seeking to play the man, not the ball. The entire Suella speeding story is a put-up and a farce. It's engineered by the blob with the MSM to bring down yet another Brexiteer trying to deliver on the will of the people. So Sunak must finally understand that and back his Home Secretary.